Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again. From sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friends. The one for you and me. Let's go.
It is Midweek Wednesday, and we are here on the couch, and you just got back from your shuffle dance lesson?
Yickety.
Yeah.
Now, it was an exciting day at Shuffle Dance.
Oh, yeah?
Me and the girls, we got our LED shoes in.
Oh, my goodness.
They light up. So
yeah.
whenever you yickety one direction, they're fluorescent orange.
Oh, my.
And then whenever you yickety the other way, they're fluorescent green.
Oh, my goodness.
And exciting news, the teacher also said that we might be going somewhere.
Oh.
To
practice?
No.
To show off?
To show off.
Oh, my.
And so that's exciting. And, you know, people that are just joining us might be a little confused what this whole shuffle dancing thing is about. You know, it's about ratings. You know, the shuffle dance, the young, sexy girls that are shuffle dancing are getting 2 million, 7 million. So I figured, you know, I'd do it.
Yeah.
And again, Studio Z is not big enough to show my skills. So, but I'm going to do it on the palm of my hand, okay?
All right.
So, I'm going to, you know, be doing my yickety, you know, thing going on here. You know, the drone's going to be going out around me.
Yeah.
Showing a 360 view.
Yeah.
And then the fireworks are going to be shooting off to the side. And
Gotta
then
have the fireworks.
grab that bottle of water over there and pour it on me.
I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
Because we're going to...
It's just like, I'm a maniac.
It's the wrong kind of dancing.
That, I know, but I was trying to tell you what I was adding in with the pyrotechnics and everything else is I'm going to get doused with water.
No.
From above.
No.
All right. So what do you got going on?
I have on one of my favorite shirts today.
All right.
It says, I love somebody with autism to the moon and back.
Infinite and beyond.
Beyond.
All right. Well, you wear that because our grandson is
our
autistic.
grandson is autistic.
And he's a whale of a funny kid. And
he is.
You'll be spending some time
I
with
will. Him. He's going on the trip with us, so we should have a blast this weekend.
And I'm batching it here with the dog. So,
yes.
But that's coming up tomorrow.
Yes. So let's get out to Furry Friends.
All right, let's get the Furry Friends. All right, Furry Friends. Where's my
Furry Friends? Furry Friends. Let's all get to those Furry Friends.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Who do we have?
This is Rusty.
Oh.
And he's part of the Rusty Pepper channel, and it was sent in by the Rusty Pepper channel.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
and he looks like a character.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna have like the cigar, right?
Yeah, I know.
And he runs the local pub, you know, whatever. And he comes in, you know, like, hey Fred, you know, pour me a beer, you know. And
he looks sweet. He's very handsome.
He's awesome.
He is very handsome. I like the hat on the head, and he's just looking.
Yeah, that's a great picture. Any other pictures?
No, that's
just
it.
that one.
Just that one. So
yeah, he's a cutie pie.
And
he's kind of cool.
We're getting to the bottom of our list on our Furry Friends. So next week we're going to need some more Furry Friends. So send in Furry Friends.
twooldpeopleonacouch at gmail.com.
And also, if you want a free T-shirt from Two Old People on a Couch, send us an email that's with your address and your T-shirt size, and we'll send you a free T-shirt that says Two Old People on a Couch.
On the front.
And on the back, it says that's Nuts Balls. Because why?
One day you freaked out. We were talking about something.
Yeah,
and
because that's Nuts Balls.
It's Nuts Balls, and it came out of your
mouth.
I don't know what. And it's something that you would never say. And you were very adamant, and you just came out and said, "Well, that's Nuts Balls." And I was like, ooh, everybody, even Wholesome Shannon was like, "Oh my gosh, you know." I can't believe you did that. So that's our trademark now. We do, and so we, you know, have the slate.
So whenever we're doing the news and something is crazy, we say that's Nuts Balls.
And if we kind of agree, we do. All right. The all right guy. We like the all right guy.
The all right guy. So that's what we do for the all right guy.
All right.
So we're gonna get into some fun lists.
Okay.
I hope, and we're gonna go fast.
Let's keep it moving. No, do you want me to explain each one?
No, I don't want you to explain each one.
Because I can get winded.
No, yes, you can. And then we're going to have a little bit of news in there with it. So we're going to get started. So let's get started.
All right. You want me to do the button switching?
No, well, I'm going to do
Okay.
Okay, So 25 chain restaurants that are barely hanging on. So they're struggling. They're almost gone. A couple of these I thought was already gone. So
I like these categories. I like the ones that have already gone, but you used to go to as a kid. I'm fascinated by these. Some of them are in there. It's really cool because it brings. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. I used to eat that.
Yeah, well,
all right, let's go.
So quick comments.
Keep it going. Coming. Oh, Big Boy. Yep. That's big in Pennsylvania where I grew up.
Okay, never heard of it.
Oh my gosh, Big Boy was awesome. It kind of became an Eaton Park.
Yeah.
So Eaton Park and Big Boy are kind of associated with each other.
Okay.
All
right. Rainforest Cafe. It's big, like in Las Vegas and stuff like that. I like their food is good.
I think I ate there one time in Vegas.
Okay. Planet Hollywood, never eaten there. Yeah. But I've heard of them. I've heard of them.
Baja Fresh Mexican Grill. I might on the road have eaten at one of those. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, not sure. I don't think I've ever eaten at one. Tony Romo's.
Yep, been there.
They're another struggling restaurant. TCB.
Frozen yogurt.
And so they're struggling. In my younger days, I used to like to go there, but not since I don't live near one.
It kind of is kind of tricky because it says frozen yogurt, right?
Mm-hmm. But it's ice cream.
It's ice cream, but I don't want yogurt. I want ice cream, so I never go there because I don't want yogurt. But it's really ice cream.
Yeah. Roy Rogers, which I didn't even know there was.
Roy Rogers is kind of like an Arby's.
Still one.
Yep.
So, Kenny Rogers Roaster, never heard of them.
They were good.
Really?
Yeah, Kenny Rogers Roasters. It's kind of like Boston chicken.
Oh, okay. A lot of these must just not be in our area.
Yeah.
Because I've not heard of them.
Well, I traveled for a
living. Yeah, you did.
So Kenny Rogers used to be awesome.
Blimpies,
just another sub.
And
not
salads.
One of my favorite sandwich places, but it's not bad.
Are they the one that had the...
No.
I think we're going to see that one, though, too. Okay.
QP? Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Never been to one of those, and I've been around the world.
Yeah,
so,
don't know about that. Bennigan's. I used to love to eat at Bennigan's. It's one of my favorite places to eat.
How's Henry Hudson's doing?
Oh, I don't know. It's not on the list, so
that was one of the places we used to go whenever we were youngins.
Yeah, he used to go mostly. Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. Never heard of it.
Yeah, that's got to be an East Coast probably thing up in Boston area because I've been around and I've never eaten at one of those.
Me neither. Ground Round. I've heard of them, but I don't know that I have eaten at one. So, whoops.
Whoa, man.
Dogs and Subs.
Oh, that sounds good, actually. But
do you know? Have you heard of them?
No, I have not heard of them either.
I feel like I heard of them on a YouTube thing that I watched, but other than that, no.
That's the one.
Quiznos. That's the one with the dancing rat.
Yeah, they used to have a rat as their motto, which
for their advertising.
For their advertising,
yes.
And it was like and I'm not a big fan of their sandwiches either.
We don't need to associate mice with food.
That was a stupid
bad move. Bad advertisement. Okay, Country Buffet.
Oh man, love Old Country Buffet, and that's where.
All right.
He's from?
He's an Old Country Buffet.
Oh, wow.
Meat slicer. So if you ever just want to find out more about Old Country Buffet training video.
He loved that.
It just reminds me of, like, they just pulled one of my fraternity brothers and said, here, you're going to be the guy on the video. And he's just like, yo, what, do you like some sandwiches today?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Chock full of nuts, which I didn't even know that was a place or something that's sold because it's not even really showing anything. So don't know that one.
What are these?
Chicken Delight.
Don't cook tonight, Chicken Delight. Boy, you got
I've heard of that, but I've never eaten a Chicken Delight.
These have all got to be like East Coast.
Or West Coast. If you know of some of these that we don't know of, tell us where they're at.
And tell us where you ate at one at.
Yeah. Okay.
You found a whole bunch of weird ones.
Gino's Hamburgers. Never heard of them.
That sounds like another East Coast thing.
The Brown Derby.
Boy, yeah, no. The Brown Derby used to be, I think, big in around where I grew up. Okay. But it phased out in that area early on.
So, look how old this picture is.
Anybody from the Pittsburgh
old car there.
The Brown Derby. I think my mom used to like to go to the Brown Derby.
Okay.
Yeah. See, how old are these? Like, when did these phase out? Because Brown Derby, I think, used to be where I has been gone for
since I've been a kid. These are down to like one restaurant left.
Okay.
So they've been phased out. Yeah, that's a really old one, I feel like. Yeah. Chi-Chi's, which I thought was already
I worked
gone.
at Chi-Chi's for 2 weeks.
He worked at Chi-Chi's.
Can I just go a little bit? Mm-hmm. So I'm working at Chi-Chi's. I got laid off from building houses. Mm-hmm. And so I went there to Chi-Chi's, and I joined the service shortly thereafter. Mm-hmm. And it was supposed to be 11 months before I could get into the, airplane mechanic school. But then satellite communication opened up, and they said, so I thought I was going to have to work there for like 11 months before I went to the service, right? Mm-hmm. But they said, nope, in 2 weeks, you're gone. So that whole 2 weeks, I did everything you weren't supposed to. If somebody made a mistake, I just started eating it, and they're like, you can't eat mistakes. I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw it in the trash, and I would keep on eating it. And then they said, well, you can't be out here working if you're eating. You have to be in the break room. And I would just go to the break room and sit down and just start eating back there. I tried everything to get fired. I could not get fired. And then I finally said to the manager, I go, you're pressuring me too much. The pressure is just, you can't do this. You can't do that. It's just too much. And he's like, no, you're starting to work out. You're doing really well. And I'm like, I
want you to quit.
And then I went back after I got out of basic training. I went back there because they got a bar there at Chi-Chi's. I went back to the bar, and the bartender was like, hey, I remember you. You're the crazy guy that did whatever you wanted to. I was like, yeah. I tried to get fired, and then I explained to him what was going down. He started laughing. He told all the people in the back and everything that I was just being a knuckleball. Okay, keep going.
So I guess some of these are out of business because this says Chi-Chi's went out of business in the U.S. and Canada in the mid-2000s. So not all of these are still in the
Chi-Chi's has been gone for a while.
Okay, so I'm really confused. Okay, York Steakhouse.
York Steakhouse?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one says remains in... I think just one remains in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, well, I probably know somebody that knows about that. But
yeah, probably so.
They don't watch me.
Yeah, they don't watch us because this is family.
Damon's Grill. Oh, yeah.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I think
either.
I have. Man, you picked some.
I didn't pick these. They were in an article.
Yeah, okay.
Ollie's Trolleys. That sounds like a...
Ollie's Burger, boy.
Oh, it's a DC thing.
It's a DC, yeah.
One of the last 3 Ollie's Trolleys is located in popular with the tourists in Washington, D.C. Maybe we should have been reading those captions underneath.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe these are ones that maybe still
There's one
the chains are gone, and it's just back to where they were infamous.
Very limited. One of 3. This is one of 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Right. And Howard Johnson's. Yep. I remember that from when I was a little girl, especially on the turnpikes.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Which turnpikes?
Oh my goodness. I think I even remember it being on the turnpike between here and Tulsa.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Howard Johnson.
I feel like it.
They were
I don't know.
On the Pennsylvania toll.
I have a feeling they were.
And some of them, were in the center, and of the highway. But yeah, they were huge.
Yes,
on
they
the,
were
on
huge
the
on the
turnpikes, especially in Pennsylvania.
I'm not for sure about that, but I did eat at those as a child. Probably when we went on vacation.
That was a good segment. I might do some research and try to find the ones that were like fast food chains, like Burger Chef, and a couple of the other ones that were big that are gone. That was a good segment.
Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it.
Are you still going?
Yes. Okay. Well, okay. So this story is the baby's Bluetooth picks up the neighbor's adult film.
Oh my goodness.
So the mom's upset after baby's Bluetooth nightlight allegedly picks up audio from neighbor's adult film. So
how is that even possible?
So these people were sitting in their living room watching TV, and they hear these mysterious groaning sounds coming from their daughter's bedroom, and they rushed in there to find that the Bluetooth device was picking up the adult film from next door.
That kid's too young to even know what's
I know, and she was asleep.
We would have just laughed.
But I thought that was funny. we would have been like, really odd and funny and strange.
And then we look at the neighbors bizarre. Like, man, you guys getting your groove on over there?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
All right.
Well, that's nuts balls.
It is nuts balls.
That is nuts.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So, see, that's why I don't change the things, because I'm not good at it. You do that part.
All right.
Okay, SpaceX,
Well,
Starship.
I started getting into your segments, and I forgot my job.
I know. Okay, they launched a rocket, and it was a epic fail for the Starship 11 rocket.
Yeah, and
it's good. It was a bust.
I tried to make a wager with you.
Yeah, you did try to make a wager.
You would have made out.
I know.
Because
he tried to tell me that it was going up.
I said, it's
it was
the 11th. They worked out all the bugs. I go, this one's going to nail it. Trust me.
No.
I said it on the show, too.
Yes, you did.
And then guess what? It
did.
It was the worst one of them all.
Yeah, I know.
It blew up on its way back down. So
yeah, I don't know. Okay. Now, astronomers are...
Astronomers?
Isn't that what this is?
Astronomers.
Astronomers
Yep.
unearth a Goldilocks black hole that is 55,000 times the mass of the sun. So, huge black hole.
Okay,
I don't know where it's at.
That's fantastic.
I like this space
I like
stuff,
whenever they tell us all this, and
yeah.
they tell us about quasars and all this other stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
boy, they're so like they're millions of light years away, and you're like, okay, well that's
but it's interesting.
It is. It's
okay.
good. All right,
Let's keep going. Okay, SpaceX is outfitting its Dragon spacecraft with an observation dome for space tourists, and that's what it looks like.
Oh my goodness!
When they finally figure out how to get this rocket up there and land it back safely, then it's going to have an observation deck.
Okay, you go, ooh, here, wait list for a little bit, right? You're like, oh, okay, and you look around, and there's the Earth down there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now
Yeah.
are you serving
go out to
coffee?
eat?
No,
Yeah.
you can't. It'll get a bit too messy.
Yeah.
And well, bring us back down to Earth where we can have a good time and a couple beers or something.
Yep. Okay. Foods, not fast foods, but foods that this list is going to surprise you on a lot of things. Foods that don't necessarily need to be kept in the refrigerator, and we're going to go fast. Okay. Apples.
Yep.
Avocados.
Yep.
Bananas. I never keep bananas in the fridge.
They last less in the.
Yeah, I never keep those. Basil.
Okay.
It's a spice herb.
Well, I don't have any.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
So a lot of veggies that I would normally put in the fridge.
You would put this in there.
Bread.
Yeah, bread.
Now I don't like bread in the fridge, but I put it in there so that it doesn't get moldy and it lasts longer. Bread, you don't have to refrigerate it.
Looks kind of good too.
Yeah, we ate a whole loaf of bread last night. Carrots.
Carrots.
You won't find carrots in my house. I'm not a big fan of the carrots.
Potatoes.
Cereal.
Yeah.
Which we don't put cereal in.
Why would you put it in
fridge?
there? I don't think we've ever.
No, we've never kept cereal in the fridge.
I don't think anybody.
Chocolate, but you like your chocolate.
I like my
cold.
chocolate frozen and crunchy.
Yeah.
And something to bite into.
But maybe this is you don't necessarily have to put it in.
I kind of got hooked on that whenever me and my dad would go hunting.
Yes.
You would have a candy bar in your pocket. And when I was a little kid and we go still hunting, and I'd just sit there and I'd be freezing. And I'd be like, I just wished a deer would come so I could shoot it and go back down to the farmhouse, right? And say, I'm done, But then, so you're really cold. And then if you got in there and you got that candy bar, it's kind of pepped you up and warmed you up a little. It gave you something to do as as a kid bored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oranges.
Oranges, yeah.
Coffee, leftover coffee, which we don't put our leftover coffee
we just leave it in the pot.
We just leave it in the pot.
We microwave it. The nice.
Yeah.
Drink
it. Tomatoes, which we always keep our tomatoes in the fridge.
They last longer, I think.
Because we don't eat ours right away a lot of times. Yeah. Eggs, that's an interesting one because I've always thought you needed to keep your eggs in the fridge. But there's something about if you get your eggs and collect them fresh and you don't wash them, then you can leave them out.
I like you. That's a Pennsylvania. That's a Pittsburgh where I grew. I must have grown on wash. Okay, and there's another thing. Hey, all you homesteaders, because I watch you guys and everything. Mm-hmm. One homesteader, they dip them in vinegar.
Oh, there's a potion you can dip them in. Some sort of thing.
Write it. Comment down below.
Tell us how to keep your eggs out of the refrigerator.
And they last forever. They never go bad. If you do that, it's as good as canning them or jarring them. They last forever.
Never heard of that. Yeah. So somebody tell us. Okay, flour.
Flour?
Which we don't keep in the fridge.
No. There's no
any kind of citrus.
Drink?
Vegetables.
Okay.
Or
maybe
fruit.
in the fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Tomato.
Hey, Heinz.
Yeah, ketchup.
That's where that was. I was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know.
Heinz was huge.
Yes,
in Pittsburgh.
but you don't have to keep your ketchup in the fridge, which we always keep our ketchup in the fridge. You don't? That's what it says.
All right. Okay.
Garlic. Garlic, which we don't have much. Honey, which we don't keep in the fridge. It would get all
the one
gluey.
Homesteader had garlic, and they would just go poof, like that. And it would peel itself into 10 pieces. I don't know. It was really cool. I was like, well, that's a pretty good trick.
Mm-hmm. Your hot sauces.
Yeah.
So now we know. Sometimes I'll stick the hot sauce in there. But it doesn't have to be done. You can leave it up.
It doesn't say. How about soy sauce?
We are going to see soy sauce. Jam. Now, I would think that you needed to keep your jam in the fridge. We've always kept our jam in the fridge, but you don't have to keep your jam in the fridge. Yeah. Watermelon. Yeah,
we don't eat watermelon.
Olive oil.
Olive oil, yeah. Yeah, we never put oil in the fridge.
Onions, and we always put our onions in the fridge.
I think once you slice them, then I put them in a bag, and I put them in. Once they're open to the air, with the natural skin on them, they last a long time. Because we used to hang onions and potatoes in our deep cellar.
Yeah, but in the cellar.
It wasn't very deep, but
well,
but it was called a deep cellar or something like that. Whatever. We had them down in the basement.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, pears. Peppers. I know that's a bizarre picture. But peppers.
Well, that's nuts balls.
Yeah, it is nuts balls.
Oh, wait, whoa, oh.
Okay. Pickles.
Pickles, yeah.
You don't have to refrigerate pickles.
Whatever.
Potatoes. Potatoes.
Those
are sweet potatoes. Are those regular potatoes?
They're sweet potatoes. Those are not regular potatoes.
Okay, well, there's potatoes and sweet potatoes.
I hate sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And beets. Those are my two things I can't eat.
Okay. Strawberries. You're not supposed to put strawberries in the refrigerator. Well, if you're going to use them right away, you leave them out.
Strawberries. I don't really.
If you're going to wait a couple of weeks to eat them, you should freeze them, it said.
I like whenever you get strawberries and stuff like that. I
never eat them.
And you like them, right?
Yeah.
And then they sit there and they rot and then they get mold growing on them. Yeah. And you never eat them.
I know. I like that too. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe doesn't need to be refrigerator. Yeah. Pumpkins.
Skippy peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I lost my words for a second. Peanut butter, not in the refrigerator.
You froze there a little bit.
I know. Mustard. We don't have to refrigerate our mustard, which we always refrigerate our mustard.
Let's get all that stuff out of there.
I know. I don't know where we put it. Soy sauce.
All right.
Eggplant.
Okay.
Which doesn't show up in our kitchen very often.
No.
Pineapple, which doesn't show up in our kitchen very often. Nope. Sweet potatoes. So the others were potatoes. These are sweet potatoes. Okay, so potatoes and sweet potatoes.
You will not see sweet potatoes in my house either. I don't like them.
You should not put your donuts in the fridge. It'll make them stale.
Yeah,
stale faster.
I can see that.
So anyway,
they never sit around long enough.
No, no. Pastrami.
Pastrami. All right. Okay, sure.
Cheese. Cured cheese.
Okay, cured cheese.
Mm-hmm. Olives.
All right.
Beef jerky, which I would never put beef jerky in the fridge.
Why would you put beef jerky?
Because it's already preserved.
Yeah.
Potato chips, which I wouldn't do either.
Okay.
Crackers, which I wouldn't do either. And nuts, and that's the last one. So, anyway.
Well, that's nuts balls.
It is nuts balls, because they were nuts.
All right.
Okay, so that was that list. Okay. Elon Musk is pleading for engineers, technicians, and other experts to move to South Padre, Texas to work on SpaceX.
Dude, sign me up. And does he need an old satellite engineer?
I don't know, he might.
And we go live on South Padre, near South. We love South Padre.
He's saying he's encouraging people to move there and all kinds of stuff. And he's going to be donating $20 million to the school system and $10 million to the city of Brownsville for downtown renovations. And he needs all kinds of people to move down to Brownsville. So move down to Brownsville.
What do you think?
And you could put in an app and see what happens.
I'm going to put in an app, I think, because I love South Padre. We can, and then we've got everything pretty much wrapped up around here.
Yeah.
That's an idea. Okay.
Okay.
Well, what else we got?
Okay. Then Biden today gave a speech, and it was long and boring, and I clicked off of it, but for his $2 trillion infrastructure plan, and just a lot of information that just was...
Would bore you to death.
I don't even know where to begin about it because we don't have $2 trillion. So he's trying to build the economy on debt.
I mean, and
you know what that is? That's nuts,
balls. Even Trump was spending money, and giving out stimulus checks and everything too. So and we weren't too happy about that either. I mean, Trump wasn't... You can't build
an economy on debt.
I liked Trump, and he wasn't perfect either. No. They got to stop printing money. Yes. And they just got to open up so people can just work.
Yes. So, anyway. And that's it.
All right.
So,
yeah, that was the biggest thing that I thought Trump did is whenever they were all, they should have just done the 15 days and just said, you know what? That's just the way it is. We have to open back up. We got to open. We did the hump thing, and now let's all open back up and work. Yeah. And that's how it should have gone down, in my opinion.
Because you destroyed people's lives.
Yeah, I know people die. People die of the flu. It was tragic, but we can't. We never did it before, and we should never do it ever again. So, anyway, that's our show for today on Midweek Wednesday. And so, until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared. I gotta hit the button.